This is T. Balakrishna, Chemistry Lecture GPT Kottagudi. Today our topic is plastics and characteristics of plastics and types of plastics. We already learned in previous part what is the definition of plastic. Which polymers have plasticity property is called plastic. Plasticity means ability to deform or to undergo the change of shape under the pressure is called plasticity. Which polymers have plasticity property is called plastics. Okay, right? Today we are going to discuss about the some characteristics of plastics. Characteristics of plastics. First one, they are light in weight compared to the here we are they are compared they are lightweight. They are lightweight. They possess very low thermal and electrical conductivity. They are resistant to corrosion. They are chemically inert to the acids and oils. They are non-biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and they are not affected by insects and fungi and virus. The surface of plastics are shining and glossy appearance. So these are the properties of plastics. So when it is compared to the traditional materials, plastics have some advantages and disadvantages. Plastics have some advantages and disadvantages. Advantage of the plastics over the traditional materials. The price of plastics are very less compared to the articles made by the materials like metals. Uh, that is one of the advantages of the plastic. Plastics are not affected by the insects and fungi, whereas wooden articles are damaged by them. Uh, Metals articles are undergoes a corrosion, but plastics are highly corrosion resistant to the chemical inertness. So these are the characteristics. One is the resistance to corrosion. This is the advantage of the plastic over the traditional material compared to the metal. It is not affected by the insects. It compared to the wood. Wood is affected by the insects. The lifetime of the wood is very less compared to the plastic. The lifetime of the metal is very less compared to the plastics because it is affected by the corrosion. Next, plastic articles are very less price compared to the other materials like materials which are prepared by wood and metal. Plastics are easily maintained compared with the metals and wood. Plastics have shiny and glossy surface. Plastics have shiny and glossy surface compared to the wood and metal. The wood and metal are not have naturally glossy appearance. We should apply paints and grease to mm, apply on the metal surface and wood surface to appear glossy nature. But plastics naturally have glossy appearance. It is one of the advantages of the plastic. Um, Next, the cutting and drilling and place the drilling of the plastics are very easy compared to the wood and metal. If you want to drill and cut the plastic, it is easily compared to the wood and plastic. Next, plastics have good shock absorption capacity compared to the wood and metal. Next, plastics have good dimensional stability compared to the wood and metal. So these are the characteristics and advantages of the plastic. These are the characters, and in these characters, are some are called as advantages, some are called disadvantages. Come to the disadvantages of using of plastic in industries. They have high combustibility property. So plastics ready to burn with heat. So they have high combustibility property. They are poor in ductility. Ductility means it is easily converted into plates by the hammering. Such property is very low to the plastics. When you hammer the plastic, it is not expanded. It is broken. So metals not have such type of property. So plastics have poor ductility property. Metals have high ductility property. This is a disadvantage of the plastic. And metals, plastics are soft and weak compared to the metals. Um, very uh, uh, important disadvantage is they are non-biodegradable. Plastics are non-biodegradable. Wood and metals are biodegradable. Wood is biodegradable by the insects and fungi attacking, and metal is uh, degradable by corrosion mechanism, but plastics are non-biodegradable. So this is the most disadvantage of the plastics. Students, these are the characteristics of plastics, advantages of the plastics and disadvantages of the plastics. Come to the next one, types of plastics. So here plastics are classified into two types, thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. Depending upon the mechanism, the plastics are classified into two types. One is the thermoplastics, another is the thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastic means which plastic can be softened on heating and hardened on cooling. Such type of plastics is called thermoplastics. They softened on heating and hardened on cooling. Which plastics are softened on heating and hardened on cooling is called thermoplastics. Which plastic do not soften on heating is called thermosetting plastic. Which plastics are softened on heating and hot on cooling is called thermoplastic. Which plastic cannot be softened on heating when they are converted into desirable shape is called thermosetting plastics. Here, what is the difference between these two thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics is here thermoplastics are prepared by the addition polymerization, thermosetting plastics are prepared by the condensation polymerization reaction. So we already learned in previous part what is the difference between addition, condensation, formation reaction. In every addition formation reaction, monomers are added in linear manner. In every condensation formation reaction, they are added in cross-linked manner. Okay. So you easily write these 2 points. One is addition and one is condensation. Thermoplastics are thermosetting plastics are condensation. If it is addition, automatically it's linear polymerization or chain polymerization. If it is in a condensation, automatically write cross-linked polymerization or three-dimensional polymerization. Linear, three-dimensional. Okay. Chain and cross-linked polymerization. Okay. Next, thermoplastics are usually they are soluble in some organic solvent. Thermoplastics are soluble in some organic solvents. Thermosetting plastics are insoluble in all organic solvents. Next, thermoplastics are soft and weak and less brittle. They are very, very soft compared to the thermosetting plastic. But thermosetting plastics are hard and strong and more brittle. Brittle means it is breakable. Next, in these thermoplastics, neighboring polymeric chain are held together with weak van der Waals forces. The one monomer is added to another monomer, one monomer is added to another monomer. In this adding manner, there is a weak van der Waals forces. The attraction between the monomers are very weak. In come to the thermosetting plastic, the neighboring polymer chain held to by strong covalent bond. The bond between the monomers or neighboring chain is very strong compared to the thermoplastics. In this thermoplastics monomers are bonded with weak van der Waals forces. In this monomers are bonded with strong covalent bond. This is a weak van der Waals forces. This is a strong covalent bond. Next, thermoplastics can be remolded, reshaped, and reused. They convert into another one shape to another shape, one um, one mold to another mold, and reshaped and reused. Thermoplastics are can be remolded and reshaped and reused. Thermosetting plastics cannot be remolded and reshaped and reused. They cannot be remolded, reshaped, and reused. They can be reclaimed from the wastage. So, if you remolded, reshaped means if it is converted into another form, it is converted into useful form. So, they can reclaim from the waste. Okay, right? They can be reclaimed from the waste. After using up that plastic, it is converted into useful. So, there is recycle it. Thermoplastics can be recycled, but they cannot be reclaimed from the wastage. So, thermosetting plastics are not recycled. When it is converted into waste, it's not converted into useful form, but thermoplastics are converted into useful form. They can be reclaimed from the waste. Thermosetting plastics cannot be reclaimed from the waste. Thank you, students. This is Sri Balakrishna, chemistry lecture, GPT, Kottagudem. Thank you.